Welcome. Take a seat while I examine to see how worthy you are to the Republic. Open your mouth for me. Take your tongue out. According to my evaluation, it seems like you should be having some trouble getting pregnant. Is that true? And so the only thing I can do is just help you with that.
I have to decline your offer as we both face the death penalty if caught.
Well, that's why we don't get caught.
Get up, get out.
I'm supposed to be lashed for 10 minutes though.
Get out!
The commander wishes to see you later.
Really? He's risking his job to mingle around with an ordinary handmaid? Okay, I'll be there. And Lydia, didn't you say that women that didn't want to have babies for the Republic poisoned themselves or had their tubes tied?
Well, yeah, the Jezebels and the sinners.
I remember the aunts used to show us old porno films. Always talking about the violence that went on during sex. Now it's all ceremonial and political.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Alright guys, so obviously my friend isn't here right now. It was a 2-day process. So what we did was we filmed the skit on Saturday, and I am talking about it today on Sunday. The day before it's due, this piece, I worked on it all throughout the break. You should be proud of me. But, so obviously, like I said, he's not here right now, but I'm going to take the time to fill you guys in on everybody's part. So, in the beginning, when you guys saw me walking up the stairs in a red shirt, and I had a brown towel on my head, I was supposed to be represented off-red, but it wasn't filmed at my house, obviously, or I would have used those to represent, like, the little white thing. But the red shirt was to represent her skirt, as she is always described in the book as wearing a red skirt and a white hat thingy. And Thomas, he wore like a jacket and carried the paintball gun and had a cigarette in his mouth. Like, that's like my own little image of a guard, you know? Like, they're always like, they're not, I won't say always, but more times than not, like, they're always carrying a gun. And we just added the cigarette, like, little prop. And it's not a real cigarette, Miss Peace. Don't get worried, it's not a real doobie. And all the chapter jumping, I know you guys probably have a question about that, but that was to, like, eliminate unnecessary filming. Like, as we all know, I only have 15 minutes to talk about this. So what I did was, like, I picked the chapters that best represented my focus on the relationship between sex and politics, as that's what I chose to do my IOP for the Handmaid's Tale on. I'll explain briefly about each chapter after the video. And then, as you guys saw, like, when I walked in the room as Alfred, Thomas was also playing the doctor. Like I said, we didn't have every, like, little prop, like all the clothing they traditionally wear and stuff, but I, like, always see doctors, and Thomas always sees doctors wearing, like, scrubbies and sometimes the turquoise, and so we chose to do the turquoise shirt. And obviously I wasn't gonna lay across his table because that's just rude to his parents. Like, they work hard for that. So I just sat in a chair and we did a normal checkup. And then this is where, like, Thomas's little brother came in. When we he helped us act as Serena Joy, the commander's wife. We weren't about to film me laying in his lap, so we just made him a voice in the back, like when you guys hear him say, "Get up, get out," like, he's right there. And I was just lounging on the bed while Thomas was in the, corner zipping up his pants to represent the conclusion of the ceremony. Then in chapter 17, where Thomas was another guard, Nick, it says they kissed, but I wasn't about to kiss Thomas because we just don't get down like that, you know, like, so we just hugged. And finally, concluding the skit were chapters 19 and 20. In 19, Thomas acted as Aunt Lydia, if you couldn't tell. We tried to make this as like comical as possible, you know, make it fun, not just a boring skit. But at the end, the little monologue about the aunt showing old pornos to the handmaids was to, like, it wasn't word for word, as you guys could tell. It was just to make sure, like, you guys knew what direction I was going in. And finally, like, we weren't about to show you guys, like, live porn on, like, a classroom project. I don't think we would ever do that. So we used Fortnite as, like, a substitute, although it's kind of a joke. And yeah, that kind of concludes, like, the whole basis of our little skit we did.